Even though I was a black man, I dared to raise a whip in front of everyone and strike the white plantation owner. The other slaves watching were stunned, but even that couldn't ease the rage burning in me. Y'all wanna see something? The slaves around me began to look at me with admiration. I, too, had once lived like them, enslaved on the plantation. For the sake of love and freedom, I tried to escape with my wife Broomhilda, but before long, we were captured by the white overseers. To spare her from the whip, I begged them to show mercy.
Please now. Ain't this what you want to keep it funny for you, John? Please. That's all it needs, John.
I like the way you beg, boy.
But they had none. Instead, they whipped her even harder. As punishment, then he sold us off separately, tearing us apart forever. On the road to being sold, a strange wagon appeared, with a tooth mounted on top. The driver called himself Dr. Schultz. He stopped the slavers, asking if any of the slaves came from the Karukan plantation.
I'm from the Karukan plantation.
He asked me if I knew the Brittle brothers. Of course I did. They were the nightmares that haunted my life. When Schultz knew I was the right man, he offered to buy me at a high price. But the slavers grew impatient. They not only refused, they even raised their guns at him. Schultz was faster. He shot one dead instantly. Another was crushed under his horse's hoof. He was a man of principle. He left behind $125 as payment and even wrote out a receipt. Then he took me with him to Daughtry because I was a black man riding a horse. Chaos erupted in town. The proud white folks were shocked, but the bar owner was furious.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell you think you're doing, boy? Get that nigger out of here!
When he failed to drive us out, he stormed out of the bar and ran to get the sheriff. Schultz stayed calm and reminded him,
Innkeeper! Remember? Get the sheriff, not the marshal.
Soon the sheriff marched in with his rifle, puffing out his chest, ordering us into the street, trying to show off his power to the whole town.
You ain't got nothing better to do than to come into Bill Sharp's town and show your ass.
Now you can get the marshal.
Moments later, the marshal and his men surrounded the bar, but Schultz didn't panic. He slowly reached into his coat and came out holding a wanted poster high above his head.